The coronavirus has greatly affected the global world's operation in businesses, social activities, and many other places. Most institutions haven't been spared, like the schools, libraries, markets, and churches. Schools closures due to the COVID-19 have brought significant disruptions to education across the world and particularly Zambia. Emerging evidence from some of the region's highest income countries indicate that the pandemic is giving rise to the learning losses and increases in inequality. Some students from Eastern Province in different localities have shared their experience during this period.
Learning hasn't been very easy since COVID-19 happened due to a lot of school closures, which have in turn brought about the use of e-learning. E-learning hasn't also been very effective due to lack of bundles and also due to network issues. Hence, we cannot access the learning platforms. The lack of physical interaction with the lecturers and students has brought about disruptions in education in the sense that it's hard for students to grasp a concept even when they're learning.
Online learning has affected a lot of young people. I, for myself, would say it has affected me 80% because to start with, network is very pathetic here in Eastern Province, but to be particular in Petauke. Also, data is very expensive, which is an extra cost to my education. And then I also have challenges to raise fees because I'm also on a self-sponsorship. I'm also on a self-sponsorship, so I'm expected to raise funds while I'm also expected to attend class. This has greatly affected my education.
So some of the challenges that online lesson has is that not all of us students has access to internet because here internet is quite expensive. So for this reason, it becomes a challenge for us students to attend online lessons. Apart from that, not all of us students have laptops or smartphones which we can use to attend online lesson. So for this reason, it becomes a big challenge for us students to attend online lessons.
In this era of COVID-19, education has become difficult, making it hard for me as a student to access bundles on a daily basis. Looking at the fact that I'm a lady, I have chose to do home by the time I'm done, I've missed a lesson. As that is not enough, networks have reduced bundles. It's log in, log out. You don't even learn properly. I'm not saying e-learning is bad, but it's a challenge.
Learning has become a challenge to most of the students, most especially some of us who come from rural areas. We find that just to allocate where there is network, we have to go on mountains. And here, talk time for 5 kwacha, we buy it at 6 kwacha. Now, can we manage having 2 to 3 lectures in a day? Can we manage buying talk time each and every day just to attend lectures? And not only that, for you to be able to write the exams, you have to reach about 80% of attendance. Failure to that, you won't write the exam.
Online lesson has given us a very negative impact on education. One of it to talk about the expensivity or the bundles. Not everyone can access the lessons. You talk of also not everyone has laptops, not everyone has computers, not everyone has smartphones to access those things. You even talk of the coverage areas. You talk of the network. Internet is not into those areas where the network is too slow. You cannot access. Hence, most students are losing out.
During this time that the country and the world at large is facing some challenges.
The COVID-19 has revealed some of the inequalities in the country that has seemingly shown the centralized distribution of services like good network, which other places still do not enjoy. To reduce and reverse the long-term negative effects, the government and other stakeholders have been urged to create learning recovery programs, invest in the technology industry, protect educational budgets, and prepare for future shocks by building back better initiatives.
As in the spread of this pandemic, we therefore appeal to the government to invest more in the telecommunications sector so that each and every student who is out there can be able to access the internet and get educated. We therefore realize to say, okay, there is no any other way that students can get educated is via online learning.
For now, it is unlikely that most students will continue to learn under such difficulties. Reporting for Alliance for Community Action in Eastern Province, I'm Misheck Cheleka.